Do you scroll through countless social media pages all day, every single day? Well, enough wasting time, and let's start scrolling through the Scroll ecosystem to get our hands on one of the biggest airdrops that will ever take place. We probably have a couple months or so to farm this network, so let's make the most of it and let me show you how to qualify for the Scroll airdrop. We have a giveaway live on our channel at the moment, so get involved by watching that video and following these simple instructions if you wish. $150 is being given away, but before we begin, I'm Theo, a content creator for the Alt Crypto Talk team. Remember, nothing in this video is financial advice, purely my own opinion and based on my own research. Do not invest in anything you can't afford to lose. Use a burner wallet if you feel more comfortable, and be sure to smash that like and subscribe button, and leave a comment if you have any questions whatsoever. And be sure to follow us on Twitter at AltCryptoGems for daily crypto content, and check out our website for frequent guides, project reviews, articles, and everything crypto related. Okay, let's scroll straight through it. Now we're officially on the Scroll website, which is scroll.io. Guys, I'm going to leave all the official links to everything we do in this video, so don't worry. If you need any links, just scroll down and you will see them all there. However, we're on the Scroll website, and from the get-go, I must recommend that you bridge over to the Scroll mainnet using the main bridge, which if all you have to do is click this bridge into Scroll button. Now, when you do, it's going to prompt you to bridge from the Ethereum mainnet to the Scroll network, and you can also withdraw from this network. However, what I'm trying to say is basically Scroll will most likely make this an eligibility requirement or a multiplier to qualify for the Scroll airdrop. Why? Well, that's been the case with most airdrops that have taken place, such as Arbitrum, Starknet, and so on. So you can probably get the best odds of getting the airdrop by using the main bridge. However, if you really want to avoid Ethereum mainnet fees because they are really high at the moment with over 80 Gwei, then I wouldn't blame you at all. However, if you can do this, I would definitely recommend doing that. Now, you can use third-party bridges, which is what I do all the time. I have used the main bridge for the first time and then I've left it at that. I only needed to use it once and I've ticked it off my list. Now I've actually been using third-party bridges, like I said, such as Orbiter Finance and Al2 Finance. Now these right now are my favorite bridges to use at the moment. We've got a point system on both of them, both of which I'm farming very heavily. However, there are other bridges and other protocols that you can use to move around your tokens. But for now, I'm going to show you that you can use the Orbiter Finance protocol, which is integrated with Scroll and many other layer 2s. And we've also got Al2 Finance that has Scroll and many other layer 2s and layer 1s as well. However, what we're going to do is I'm going to connect my wallet with Al2 Finance first, and say you didn't have any tokens on the Scroll network. All you would do is choose your from network. So let's just say I wanted to choose the ZK Sync network to bridge from. That would be my top network. And obviously we want to bridge to the Scroll network, assuming that we have 0 tokens. Or even if you just wanted to bridge to the Scroll network for more tokens, you can do this just by following exactly my steps. I'm just going to bridge over 0.0069, not very much. However, I'm just going to confirm and send it. And all I have to do is confirm the transaction. It's roughly $31 in total, including the gas and the fees from Al2 Finance. And you confirm. Now, it's as simple as that if you want to bridge over tokens from ZK Sync to Scroll or any network to the Scroll network. Third-party bridges are more cost-effective, so you won't have to pay those hefty Ethereum gas fees. It works exactly the same with Orbiter Finance. You choose your network to bridge from, and then you choose Scroll as the network to bridge to. You can also bridge from the Scroll network, obviously, and bridge to other networks. And I would highly recommend doing that. I would just recommend using the Orbiter Finance and Al2 Finance, which are also doing airdrops, to bridge from the Scroll network to other networks and to the Scroll network from other networks. Now, obviously, this is going to help you build up transactions, build up volume on all of Orbiter Finance, Al2 Finance, and obviously the Scroll network, which is our main focus in today's video. So once you've got the bridging out of the way and you've used Al2 Finance and you've used Orbiter Finance to bridge over tokens. So basically this is 2 protocols that you would use. You just want to use as many protocols within the Scroll ecosystem as you can. Now, what I like to do is, guys, I like to use the layer 3 Quest platform, which I believe has a very tight partnership with the Scroll network. Why? Well, one reason is that they've got an official cube scroll, which you can actually mint cubes on the Scroll network. Very recently, this was announced, and you can actually do this by coming over to layer 3 and just doing the intros to cubes. And it will tell you that you just need to do the intro to cube with the first one, which you'll need to have Ethereum on the base network. Very simple to complete, by the way. You click continue, and then all you have to do is make any transaction on Scroll. So basically, Layer 3 is a Quest platform that allows you to go through all decentralized applications on many different networks. It helps you to farm different airdrops, introduce you to new protocols without tokens or even with tokens. Guys, this is my favorite platform of all time. I use it every single day. I've got like a GM streak of 218 days. However, carrying on, you can actually farm the Layer 3 airdrop and the Scroll airdrop just by using Layer 3 as well. Now, we can also farm the Sync Swap airdrop by using this DEX, obviously. So this is available on the ZK Sync, Linear, and Scroll networks. Obviously, we're using the scroll network today, so we're going to be choosing the scroll network to focus on. As you can see in my wallet, I've got $135 worth of scroll now. However, what we want to do is we want to start swapping on the scroll network because that was the quest that we needed to complete. I've already done it. However, I'm going to swap more tokens anyway to show you how it's done. And we want to build up transactions and volume on the scroll network anyway. So I'm going to click swap. As you can see, I've submitted the transaction and very shortly the swap will take place and I'll have $33 worth of USDC. And voila. So we've got the swap, it's taken place. And as you can see, we've now got $33.73. And all you would do is you would click continue and voila, you would claim your rewards. You'd be able to mint a cube on the scroll network and you would obviously get 100 XP from this. Now that would qualify you for 2 more transactions and help you qualify for layer 3 and scroll airdrop and obviously sync swap. Now on the layer 3 platform, that's not the only quest. There are so many that you can do. For example, the Rhino Run has a very limited time quest that you can complete at the moment. I would highly recommend doing this one, guys. If you click view all on Rhino Run, you can get yourselves a collection reward, which is an NFT and serious amounts of XP from layer 3 if you just complete all 4 of these quests. So it's very simple, guys, and it will also introduce you to other 4 protocols that will help you qualify for the airdrop. Not only will you qualify for the airdrops of these protocols that you'll be completing the quests of, however, obviously this is going to be more contract interactions with the Scroll ecosystem, which is exactly what Scroll is looking for and will give you bigger and better airdrop amounts. That is what I'm thinking and that is what has happened in the past. So we have to keep following this, in my opinion, to get our best odds of the airdrop. Now, all you would do is just complete these quests like I've done. As you can see, I've completed them all. It's so simple. You just click on Rhino Run on scroll. You'd complete the first one, continue, follow Omni Kingdoms, such a simple task. Next, understand what Omni Kingdoms is, continue, and then you would just claim your rewards. Guys, it was so simple. Go back. Skydrome, all you have to do is swap at least $5 on Skydrome, exactly what I did, very simple once again. Cog Finance, all I had to do was deposit $5 via Cog Finance and you can withdraw it, so it's not a problem. However, I would recommend depositing as much liquidity into the Scroll network as possible, as that is another thing that they love. They love to see that you're supporting the ecosystem and that you will be a loyal user of the future, hence why they will give you more tokens. Now, all I can say is, guys, if you're looking for more scroll quests, it's as simple as going up to the search bar, typing in scroll, and you'll see the collection that you can go through, the community, go to scroll, and you'll see that we have a variety of different quests. Now, these aren't actually all of them, and you can actually go back, go into the search bar, and I'm going to show you, we have another one here, for example, dive into ambient finance on scroll. Another amazing one that I did do recently as well, before we go into the ambient finance one, is the Aave Pioneer. Now, this Aave Pioneer is just as simple as depositing assets into the Aave protocol. Aave is a borrowing and lending protocol which allows us to borrow or lend USDC, ETH, and many different assets. Now, it's so simple, guys, and I would definitely recommend doing this one. Aave is one of the top protocols on every single network, and as you can see, I've only got $5 in here. However, supplying as much as you possibly can is good with me. Now, like I've said in many of my videos, everything I do in these videos isn't how much you should actually deposit. You should probably deposit a lot more when doing all of these airdrops. However, this is just to show you how to do all of these airdrops and interact with all of these protocols. Now, I would simply recommend, in my opinion, depositing some assets within the Aave protocol. Until the scroll airdrop goes live, I would keep your assets in here personally. That's what I'm going to do. Like I said, they really do look out for how much liquidity you're providing. If you are providing liquidity within the network, liquidity providers are by far the most supportive people in the network, obviously excluding the validators. But these liquidity providers, without us, guys, there would be no swapping, there would be no trading, there would be nothing live on the network. It would just be dead. So providing liquidity is a key in my opinion, and that's why I'm doing it with Aave and many other protocols, as many as we possibly can. However, you would just simply complete that, continue, and then claim your cube, qualify for layer 3, and qualify for the scroll airdrop again. Now, like I said, we'll go through this ambient finance one just to show you how simple it is to claim a cube. Swap on ambient. So swap to any asset on scroll via ambient. So as we know, we've got some Ethereum and USDC. We've got ambient points, so we know an airdrop is coming with ambient finance. So now we're going to connect our wallet, choose MetaMask, connect. And what we're going to do is, guys, we're just going to simply swap. Now, what's this little one in the top? We've got a little level 1 going on, so we haven't really got anything on this protocol at the moment. So what we want to do is, my friends, we want to start swapping and interacting to gather up some points, not only on ambient, but obviously to qualify for the scroll airdrop. That's what we want. That's what we're focusing on. So I'm just going to do a bit more Ethereum into USDC. Let's just do 0.0111, $44 worth, confirm the transaction. Guys, once again, we're just building up more transactions and as much volume as we possibly can. By the time the airdrop goes live, we want to do as many transactions and have built up as much volume to show how loyal we are as a scroll user. Now, that is that. As you can see, we've now got $77.99 of USDC. If we go back over to the layer 3 protocol and click verify, you will now see that we can confirm it, and bang, all we have to do is follow Ambient Finance, which I'm pretty sure we're already doing. No, we're not. I'm going to give them a follow anyway. You don't actually have to follow them. They don't check that, but you might as well do it if you're going to be getting their airdrop. Now I'll click verify. And as you can see, we have now been able to claim the rewards. So we're going to switch to Polygon and claim this cube reward, which is an official scroll cube that we want to claim, which will help us qualify for future airdrops. Now, confirm. And as you can see, we have now got 5 out of 6 cubes. We're level 31 and we've got an official scroll cube. Scroll down here and it says dive into Ambient Finance on scroll. Now this is a one-off cube that we can actually sell on the open market, but I'm going to keep it because I want layer 3 and I want the scroll airdrop. So continue, and all you would do is, guys, find as many different scroll quests as possible. Like I did show you before, there are some specific scroll quests that you can complete. For example, if I scroll through all of these communities, you will eventually find scroll just like so, and then you would find all the active quests. So that at the moment there are only 3, 758,000 have been completed. Find the ones that are available to you. Some of them aren't live right now, guys, I'm afraid, so you can't complete them, but complete as many as you can and go through as many protocols as you possibly can. This will help you the best, guys, and it will take you safely, in my opinion anyway. That's what it's done for me. Another thing you can do is go over to the scroll ecosystem, which if you go to the official scroll website, as you can see, and you go up to the top and click ecosystem, you'll see that we've got $148 million in TVL, 24.5 million transactions, and 105,000 transactions settled to L1. However, we're looking at this TVL, guys. Like I said, with the liquidity, those providing liquidity, we're all helping the TVL, which is obviously going to help out the entire network. And for those who are providing liquidity and helping the network as much as possible are going to get heavily rewarded, in my personal opinion. Now, if we scroll down, you can find a variety of different decentralized applications to go through on the scroll network. Change I've used before, Aave, Anchor, Sealer, Kyber Swap, Dodo, Stargate. This is a fantastic one if you want to farm layer 0 and scroll. For example, if we go to visit, connect your wallet, ensure it's the correct link. We're going to go over to transfer. We're going to choose the network as, say, scroll. And then all you would do is you would choose the token. Say if it was W-staked ETH or ITP, you would choose the network that you want to bridge to. You can only choose the ones with green. So for example, if I chose to Phantom, I can choose ITP to Phantom. I can do ITP from scroll to ZK Sync. However, you would obviously need to swap and get your hands on the ITP token. Now this is going to use the layer 0 bridge to move over the ITP token between scroll and the any given network. And it may cost you some fees. However, again, you will be farming 2-in-1 airdrops. Now I'm not going to do that in this video, but you can simply do that and it would help you qualify for 2 airdrops once again. If you go back, SushiSwap is another fantastic DEX with a big reputation, and you can use that just to simply swap on the scroll network or between other major networks. Now if I click load more, you'll find Orbiter Finance, the bridge that we can use to move assets between different networks. Like I said, guys, we didn't actually use this one. However, if you want to move tokens between to and from different networks like scroll to Optimism or scroll to example Base, we can do so. You can even bridge over USDC, so I can do that. Simply click $5 and click send, and then switch network, confirm send, and bingo was his name-o. Just be aware that would cost you a $2 fee, so you might be better off using Ethereum if you prefer that. Now, once you've bridged over tokens to and from scroll on Orbiter Finance, you're helping to qualify for the Orbiter Finance airdrop and scroll once again, like I mentioned. Same with L2 Finance, another cross-chain bridge. If we go back over to the ecosystem, guys, Izumi Finance is another popular decentralized exchange. So if you go over, you can also provide liquidity just by going over to the liquidity pools, choosing the best one that suits you, which there is a variety to choose from, or you can just simply swap your tokens, which for example, I would just connect my wallet like we have. I'll choose USDC at the top, and all I'm going to do is click max and swap from USDC to ETH. And this is going to be another transaction, guys, and obviously increase our overall volume on the network. Swap success. So now once you've got your Ethereum back, as you can see, we've got 0.031. So at the moment, guys, we've used Izumi Finance, SyncSwap, and Ambient Finance to swap tokens. That's 3 decentralized exchanges. We've also used Orbiter Finance and L2 Finance to bridge tokens to and from. That is also another 2 contracts and 2 more airdrops from both L2 Finance and Orbiter Finance. We've also used Aave to deposit liquidity, and I also shown you so many other scroll network protocols all through the layer 3 quests, and you can find these all yourself, and I'll obviously leave the link to layer 3 so you can go through all of these scroll quests. Now, this is, like I said, going to help you go through so many different protocols if you're struggling to find some. This is exactly what I like to do. You can just go back onto them, go to introduction to scroll, and it's just going to tell you to bridge the scroll mainnet, for example, transacted on scroll, Maybe not, doesn't matter, you'll find to go through another collection and you can just simply verify it. Or Advanced Guide to Scroll, this one I love as well. This is going to tell you everything and give you an anti-Sybil check. Hold at least 0.005 ETH on Optimism Network. Can you believe it? So basically guys, go through all of these quests, go through all of the applications that I've shown you, go through some other exchanges such as Alien Swap, that's another popular one that I've used in the past, another decentralized exchange. Same with Symbiosis, RhinoFi. Now, like I said, they have their very own quest going live at the moment with Scroll, Linear, Blast, and other networks. But obviously, the main focus of this video is Scroll. So you would come on here, like I said, complete all of these quests. But if you go over to the RhinoFi website by going over to the ecosystem of Scroll, clicking visit, we're officially on the RhinoFi website. This is a multi-chain protocol, by the way, guys. And as you can see, what you can do is you can swap tokens and bridge tokens to and from different networks. For example, if I chose Ethereum token and I just chose Scroll and I wanted a bridge to say Arbitrum 1, I can do exactly that, or Starknet or ZK Sync, whichever one you want. We've got experimental chains and other networks to use. So many different networks to choose from, guys. You can qualify for so many different airdrops just by using RhinoFi. Now, say if you wanted to use that bridge, so simple. Another feature is the swap feature on the RhinoFi platform, guys. However, Scroll isn't live on this feature at the moment, so keep an eye on it. Once Scroll is available to swap, then you can do so. If not, then the bridging is for you. Another thing that I'd like to show you guys is the mint NFTs, which they have official Scroll NFTs just to help you qualify for the airdrop. So on the left-hand side, as you can see the Scroll tab, we're going to click on that, and all you have to do is simply bridge to Scroll using the RhinoFi bridge, and you will be able to get yourself an NFT. Now, as you can see, I've got a 95% score, and what that says here is this shows your rank in a percentile form. For example, if your score is above 50%, you are in the top 50% of users on chain based on activity. If your score is above 90%, you are in the top 10% of users. So as you can see, guys, I'm in the top 5% of users, thank goodness, which is nice. And I'm going to keep upgrading that because I want to get into the top 1% for the highest odds of the airdrop. Now, I've only done 1.39 ETH volume and 154 transactions. I'm sure many other people have done much more. But basically, guys, like I said, this NFT section of the protocol allows us to increase our odds of getting the airdrop. Why? Because we're getting NFTs by using different contract interactions, and it is as simple as that. All it says is step 1, hold 0.002 ETH on Scroll. If it's completed, then you can just mint your NFT, and you can mint unlimited of these. I've done one already, but it's as simple as doing that. I'll mint another one for you just to show you. It does cost a couple dollars, but in my opinion, I think it's worth it. Now, you'll see that it's just going to confirm the transaction. Voila, you can check your NFT if you like, and your score will increase on RhinoFi eventually. Once you've done that, guys, if you're level 2 and you have a score of 70% or higher on Scroll, which I do obviously, and I've completed it, then you can mint an exclusive Top Explorer NFT, which you can only claim once, and I'll show you mine by clicking this View My Exclusive NFT button. Voila, I'm the 32,123rd person to get that NFT, and I would recommend getting yours too if you're going to be farming the Scroll airdrop. Guys, if you want to check out your activity on the Scroll network, you can go over to Scroll, check your score. This is all on RhinoFi, by the way. I've done $7,000 in volume, 155 transactions with 61 different contract interactions, and the last transaction was a minute ago, obviously on the Mint NFT section. Another airdrop tracker is Wenza, and I'm just going to show you that if you go to Scroll, show you my wallet address, click check, so you don't even have to connect your wallet, just wait for it to load. So guys, at the moment there's an API connection failed, so we can't actually see that I've used the bridge or any bridging. However, I have obviously. My volume 1.5 ETH, I've got 30 total unique contract interactions, so that means decentralized applications, and basically, guys, that's all thanks to the help of Layer 3 in my opinion. Without that, I probably wouldn't have done most of those, so thank you Layer 3. And I've done obviously total contract interactions, 112 between those 30 contracts. Now, I've done it between 38 different days with 7 unique weeks and 5 unique months. I've got 6 out of 5 points with a rough estimated reward of 3,250 Scroll, which I think would be delicious. So guys, that's basically it for this video. At the moment, we have 87 different airdrop tutorials with more coming this week, every single week, guys. If you're looking for more airdrops, then obviously this playlist is for you. We've got so many to choose from, such as Celestia, Linear, Marinade, Jumper, Solend, Beeble, Hyperlane, Madeira, Altu, Layer 3, Zeta Chain, Bird Eye, Parcel, Bearer Chain, Tensor, Soul Blades. Guys, so many different ones, some of which we mentioned in this video. But my friends, Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you all. Don't forget to check out the giveaway, and we also have a promotion running on Bybit, the best centralized exchange platform for buying, trading, and earning. Bybit is home to all your favorite cryptocurrencies, and you can claim up to $4,380 just by signing up using the link in the description below. It's simple. If you need help finding the right crypto gems, then follow us on Twitter at altcryptogems and head over to our website to get your hands on detailed project reviews, crypto guides, and more. Thank you very much for watching, and we hope you found this video helpful and informative. Until next time, DGens.